Out of all the Ultra Prism decks I'm building right now, this is definitely one of the most consistent. If you're facing a deck that has multi-prize Pokemon, you can snugly generator with 2 Pachirisu, and with that you search your deck for a Lightning Energy and attach it to every Pokemon on your bench that has the Nuzzle attack, and then shuffle your deck obviously. And you power that up with Emolga. It has Nuzzle and Nuzzly Gathering, and then you have the Pikachu and the Raichu, both with Nuzzle. And there's the Dedenne with Nuzzle Shot. Nuzzle Shot kind of sucks, but if you leave a Pokemon, near knockout and you don't quite get there, this can help clean it up. And there's also the Boltund V. This is a great card to have in the deck just to get a big knockout on like a tag team or a VMAX or something, because if you snugly generator enough times, you're going to have over 10 energy in play. Unless you're playing like Dragapult VMAX and they spread damage and that's bad. But if you have 10 energy in play, you can use Bolt Storm, and that does over 300 damage, and that's not counting the Electropower. So that's really good. If you want a good budget deck before rotation, this is definitely one to look at. Okay, let's see what we got in game 1. You always want to go second. Hopefully they don't let me go first. Hopefully they go first, because you always want to go second, because you want to snugly generator as soon as possible. The only way you want to go second is if you can see the future and you're going to start somebody that you can't retreat. Okay, this is perfect. And I start Emolga. That's exactly who I want. They had a bunch of different types in their deck, so I'm not going to risk like a Fion, because Emolga has free retreat. Okay, that's interesting. They play Volcanion and they decided to go first? What is this? There's an... Oh, no. Oh, that is horrible. Okay, there's not really anything I can do here. Oh no, I have Volkner. Okay, as long as the U-Turn Board isn't prized, then everything is A-okay. I do wonder what I'm playing against, though. Like, you don't normally see Volcanion, and Absol, and a Rangaroo in the same deck. U-Turn Board, please show up. You do show up. Probably won't get the energy, because I want as much energy in the deck as possible, and if I do need energy down the road, that's Rosa, so not a big deal. Okay, so I Emolga for an Emolga, and unfortunately I'm going to be very low on Pikachu right now, and that is bad, but I want to Nuzzle for as much as possible. So I'm gonna have one Pikachu. As long as they don't knock out the Pikachu, I should be fine. But I mean, look at their hand. Did they Pokégear for anything? 1 second. Let me just grab this. I should probably grab a Pachirisu, right? Because this is that one, so I'll leave that spot open. I know I probably should have grabbed something else, but I want to see the drew card. Where does it say they used Pokégear? Apparently they never used Pokégear. What? Attached what? Why is there a Pokégear in there? Okay, never mind. It was tough. I don't think they have it. That's the reason I didn't just go crazy with 4 Emolga on the bench, is I want to save that spot for another Pikachu, because I want to snugly generator again. So they would need Welder and Welder 2 Fire and then attach. Yeah, so they don't got it. The only way they can do it is if they attach a Vitality Band and Zigzagoon. But I don't think that's going to happen. And there's a Torkoal V. So this is perfect. The burn is going to be slightly annoying, but I think I can pretty much chalk this up as a win. I don't see how I lose, because they're playing multiple prize Pokemon. The Absol will be annoying for sure, and that's another reason why I wanted to get the second Pikachu set up, is because I can't really use Emolga. I mean, I can with the U-Turn Board and all that, but it just makes it easier on my brain if I just send up a Raichu instead of having to worry about Emolga and U-Turn Board and all that. But one really cool thing about U-Turn Board is that it's always going to be a thing. You know, if they play Tool Scrapper or something, it's always going to be there. I think I play Thunder Mountain. Let me just grab some Pokemon. I think I put the Thunder Mountain down. I'm not going to need it for really anything, but I don't want them to be able to Heat Factory. So I'll just start clearing out my deck here. Okay, and do I want to hold on to that one energy is the question. Do I want to put it down? Because if they take a knockout, I can play Rosa. I probably just go straight for Boltund. But Rosa lets me get a basic energy. But if they Marnie me, that's really bad. Yeah, so definitely Thunder Mountain. I think... I think I just attach here. And I'll explain that decision in a second. Okay, so just all the energy goes into play. The reason you attach to an Emolga instead of a Raichu is that your Raichus are going to be knocked out. You know your Raichu is going to be knocked out, so you don't want to put too many energy on it. You want to have as few energy on your Raichus as possible, and depending on the matchup, as much on your Emolga as possible. But if it's like Dragapult or something, that's bad. Okay, so I'm just going straight into Boltund, and that should pretty much seal up a win. The reason I'm going straight into Boltund is because I can get it. I know that sounds kind of basic, but I can get a Boltund setup. That's why I'm going for it. I'll probably definitely grab the energy. So I want to attach every turn from this point forward, and I'll grab a Cynthia. Yeah. Okay, so then the Boltund will go down. I'll just do that. I will retreat. I mean, do I really care about using Nuzzle Gathering? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I should probably evolve that Pikachu just to be safe. Yeah, and just the Torkoal, I don't think it's ever going to be in the active until it can actually do something, but it can't knock out my dude. So even if they Combustion Pillar, that does 180, so I'm not worried. And if they discard an energy, that's not the worst thing. They need to have 4 energy, so it would need to be Welder, 2 Fire. I think, well, I mean, if they Welder 2 Fire, then they're not going to play Marnie, so my hand is safe. So I think I'm good. The only way this could go bad is if they Marnie me and bump the stadium. But if that happens, I mean, well, I probably should have energy switched then. Okay, that was not dumb on my part, but I probably should have done something. And, you know, there's a few changes you can make with the deck. If you don't like Rosa, if you don't like waiting for your Pokemon to get knocked out, you could just swap that for a different supporter. I wouldn't recommend Professor's Research, just because I don't like discarding things with this deck. You know, you kind of want to hold on to as much as possible. You know, if anything, you might want to play a Roxy, because Roxy is really good for the end of the game when you just have all your excess Nuzzlers in your hand and your benches, you know, set. Yeah, Roxy can be really good. You just discard like 2 Emolga, and then you just draw 6 cards. So it can be good for thinning out the Pokemon in your deck. Okay, I don't think I play a switch. So the Boltund is going to be sort of stuck up there. But again, that Torkoal can't knock it out. Alright, Burning Scarf. Oh, that could be rough. Okay, so what I am going to do is Volkner. Do I want a Volkner? Sure, I'll Volkner. Yeah, so I don't really have anything. If they Marnie me, that's fine. So the Burning Scarf will be annoying. So it'll basically, they'll knock me out. I'll knock them out. And I know what I said about the Raichu, but yeah, I guess I should do that. Okay, and Bolt Storm. So this will be interesting. I can retreat the Boltund. I know it. I don't think that would necessarily help me out though. Man, that Absol's annoying. Well, how much energy do I have on the bench? I have 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh, there's a reset stamp. That's bad. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 200. So I'd be a little short. I just need Electropower or anything really. Okay, so I'm guessing if they play anything, they probably play Great Catcher, and I don't have to worry about Great Catcher with Boltund. And they probably don't play any like bench snipe. So if I do retreat the Boltund, it should be safe. Alternatively, okay, that's interesting. I think I play a Great Catcher. Might just be prized. I don't remember seeing it when I Volknered last turn though. Are they gonna whiff an energy or something? Oh no, there's power plant. Whoa, what are they doing? Oh, they just put an energy on the top. That's right. Okay. So they're gonna do 180. Are they gonna Crimson Flame Pillar? Or okay, I'm slightly confused, but that's fine. And yeah, talking about changes with this deck, if you want to go really crazy and just completely eliminate the Pachirisu, you can put in, what did they do? Okay, I should probably hold on to the Volkner just to be safe. I should probably hold on to the energy. Nah, I have Ordinary Rod. Let's just go for it. They're so far behind, I don't think they can really do anything at this point. And there's a lightning energy. I mean, if I have to two-shot the Reshizard, that's fine. I'm happy two-shotting a Reshizard. And they're just gonna Welder. That is totally fine. It's not a Reshizard, it's a Breaksazard. Or a Charizard, whatever. But yeah, if you want to take out the Pachirisu and the Emolga, you can replace them with Zera Aura GX and Electro GX and that Shuckle. Because Zera Aura's GX puts 5 energy from the discard into play, and Electro blows itself up and does the same thing. And okay. Oh, it's get rid of 2. That's annoying. So what do I do here? Thunder Mountain's out of play. I didn't use the energy switch, so I can attack this turn. So I think that'll just about it there. Okay. That's why you play the energy switch. So I attach, move it from the Emolga, take my prizes, and now all I have to do is knock out a 270 hit point Pokemon. How difficult could that be? Yeah, I mean, this is totally fine. Even if they reset stamp to 1, I have Emolga to get my Pikachus and stuff. And I have 2 Raichus that are ready to attack. They'd need a ton of healing. They can't switch into anybody else. They'd need a backup tag team, lots of healing, lots of switching. They have to take 3 more knockouts, and I just have to take 1. And I swear I play a Great Catcher. It must be the last prize, right? I don't know. You can all rewind to the beginning. I can't do that. They're gonna get 3. Oh, well, they didn't do the thing, so I'm totally cool here. Okay. So what I'll do is blow up the Tapu Koko, put the Pikachu down, Electropower, attach. I think I probably just have it as is, but I'm gonna go for it. Actually, no, yeah, Nuzzle Shot. The downside with Nuzzle Shot is that you can't hit the active. It has to be a bench Pokemon. So blowing up the Koko, there and there. You know, they're set up for next turn. They're set up for the rest of the game. They're not expecting me to take a knockout here. Do that. If this was a Marnie, I'd Emolga all my stuff, but it's not a Marnie, so... Because with Marnie, you put your stuff at the bottom of the deck. That is unfortunate. Or not. Okay, 290, there you go. Electro powers are impossible to find, but there you go. And, yep, Last prize is my Great Catcher. If you saw my most recent video, or one of the most recent videos, I played 2 Shuckle in it, and guess what the last 2 prizes were? The 2 Shuckle. Let's see what else they had in their deck. Let's take a peek. The Victini, oh, they only played 1-0s with their tag teams. Gotta beef that up. Gotta put a Reshizard in there. Erica's Hospitality, there it is. Okay, I will go on to the next game, but I mean, even if that goes horribly, you saw how good of a budget deck Pachirisu Nuzzle can be. Oh, this could be like a mirror match or something. But if it's not, I am very annoyed because I got, I think, 6 or 7 minutes deep into a match against ADP Dragapult. Things started out horribly for me, but they were starting to stabilize. I had a chance to win if things went my way, and then connection issues. So I didn't get far enough that I thought it was worth keeping in the video. So you're not going to see it, unfortunately, and this is perfect. I will tell you what happened, though. I started Tapu Koko Prism, a Cynthia, a Volkner, and the rest was Energy. And I didn't draw well after that. Hey, it's a mirror match. I don't know why they went first, but that's fine with me. It means I'm going to win. And I'm all set up. I don't play Pokécom. I don't understand why Pokécom is in this deck in the first place. Like, I looked at a bunch of different lists, and a lot of them played Pokécom. And it's like, why? Emolga is a thing. You know, just play Quick Ball. Pokécom requires you to have a Pokemon, and Emolga gets you Pokemon, so why wouldn't you just play Quick Ball to get Emolga, which gets you Pokemon? Why would you play Pokécom to get you Pokemon? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think Quick Ball is better because your whole deck is basics except for Raichu, and Emolga gets your Raichu. So why do you need Pokécom? Why not just play Quick Ball? And Quick Ball puts energy in the discard, and that's what Tapu Koko wants if you want to get a quick start or something. I don't know. And I'll probably just throw the Shrine into play just to get rid of it, because that's never going to be a thing. Yeah, just play Quick Ball. Just play Quick Ball. You know, maybe they were just having trouble with consistency, and they're just like, well, Quick Ball and Pokécom. But I don't know. And yeah, I don't agree with that going first. You know, maybe they didn't think it was a mirror match. You know, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, if you played Pokécom, you wouldn't be stuck right now. And to that I say, well, I didn't have a Quick Ball either. And, oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. I think I should actually just put the Marshadow down and get rid of it. Well, okay, so what do I do now? I guess I should have put the Tapu Koko into play. That would have been good. And how do I not have an energy in my hand? Do you know how much energy is in this deck? Okay, so I might have to abandon the Snuggly Generator strategy. All I needed was one Emolga. And yeah, just as soon as I badmouth a card, that's when things happen. You know, I'm like, oh man, that card sucks. You shouldn't play it. And then boom. Oh, Pokécom would really help you out right here. You know, I guess that's why you play Pokécom, especially with Volkner. That's why you do it. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I only have to worry about doing 120 damage. That's it. So if I can, and I don't even need to do 120 right now. Okay. So I think I just do this. There's Emolga. This is good. Okay. So actually, this is not good. This is really bad. I would have needed something. Yeah. I mean, okay. Oh, geez. Okay. So as long as if they Snuggly Generator one more time, then that's cool. Please do that. Okay. So what are my options? Boltund's in the deck. I got Nuzzle Shot. That's never gonna do anything. I would have needed the U-Turn Board or something. So I can Snuggly Generator. I don't want to, but I could. Because otherwise I'm only doing 20 or 40 damage. I think I just have to hope that they don't got it like that. I mean, they do got it, but I just have to hope they don't think they got it like that. So if they retreat and Powerful Spark, then I'll just concede and you won't see this. But if they Snuggly Generator one more time for any reason, then I will, yeah, that'll just be a win. Okie dokie. I mean, it is possible that I can still win because, you know, if they lose like an Ordinary Rod or something, you know, if they prize their rods, maybe. But I have a feeling they're just going to retreat right now and Powerful Spark and yeah. Okay, well, I think I should just play the game out just to see, because it's not often you see Nuzzle versus Nuzzle. And it's really going to come down to who gets their Ordinary Rod, because we're going to get to a point where we're going to need Ordinary Rod. Okay, so I'll just put the Emolga up front. I'll just go grab, oh, okay, don't even need to grab Pikachu. I'll just grab Pikachu, you know, because I didn't prize any of my dudes. And so it's really going to come down to, you know, yes, they got the first knockout. That's bad. But I do need Energy Switch. That's 100%. I cannot let that Raichu go down with 2 energy on it. So I need Volkner, Energy Switch, and Energy. Is Thunder Mountain in the deck? Thunder Mountain's in the deck. Okay, so it's going to come down to who gets their Ordinary Rod and do they play a Boltund or something. And that goes there. That goes whoop, right there. And now we find out who gets the drops. Okay, so as long as I keep attaching every turn, I'll be fine. That's perfect. Okay, this is going to get a little stressful. Obviously, they're going to just get... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I got my Pikachus in play. I guess I'll play Rosa. Yeah, that's fine. Rosa or Volkner? I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. Rosa just gets you a Pokemon. Okay, there's U-Turn Board. That's whatever. Actually, I think I go and get the Ordinary Rod right now, because that just puts back a Pikachu into... Yeah, okay. So Ordinary Rod, Energy. And I'm saving the Boltund for the very end. Right, I want to... Do I want to do both? Hang on, let me see. I got 2 energy in there. I still think I want to do both. I just might put like 1 back in. Okay, and then yeah, let's put 1 back in the deck. Grab a Pikachu and a Raichu. So it's gonna be stressful. It's gonna be a little grindy. It's gonna be a little boring. I'll just attach there. Go get a Raichu, and because that last match got erased because of the thing that happened, the bad thing we won't talk about. I just have to keep my cool. I have to remember I have to attack with the Raichu every single turn. Okay, and because of that, I didn't get to talk about what's going to happen post-rotation with Nuzzle, and that is not much. You know, your options are pretty much... Oh, wait. They didn't grab a Pikachu last turn. Did they prize 2 Pikachu? No way. Oh, that is bad. Oh, no, they didn't. They just forgot to get a Pikachu. Oh... I'm no stranger to misplays. It happens. I guess they're just going to try and go for a Nuzzle. And... Okay, so I didn't prize any Pikachu. They're just probably going to put this down to a coin flip or something. Because I don't play Switch. I don't play a skateboard. So they're probably just going to go for a Nuzzle and hope. That's what, okay, that's weird. Why are you burning your hand down? What are you... And I skip ahead. Okay. Yeah, I'll just Powerful Spark, take the knockout. 140. I'm holding on to that energy just for Boltund because I'm going to need a combo. I'm going to need... I guess I should start thinning my deck too. I'm going to need Thunder Mountain and energy. Alternatively, I can hope they don't play Boss's Orders or Pokemon Catcher. Because I don't play any catchers besides Great Catcher, and they might be the same. So if that's the case, Boltund is totally safe. Okay, that's fine. And no one's blown up their Koko. But yeah, post-rotation, Nuzzle is kind of gone. You know, there's Hat Ladies. Hat Ladies isn't good. There's Alcremie, also not good. You know, I feel like there's something I'm missing when it comes to getting electric energy into play for a Nuzzle deck, but I don't know. It feels like I'm missing something. You know, maybe there's something in Darkness Ablaze that I haven't remembered or something, but I think at the end of August, when rotation hits, Nuzzle's not really going to do much. You know, obviously, Pikachu and Raichu are going to be in rotation for an extra year, so anything could happen with all those sets. So it just depends, I guess. And they're playing the Lucky Egg engine. I don't really agree with that. There's Koko. Okay, so I'll just get the last two Raichu, and yeah, I guess I don't need Thunder Mountain. So I'm just going to hold on to all my resources. Actually, because of that turn they whiffed, I don't even really need Boltund. I just need to Rosa for... yeah, I guess I'll just get energy, probably another Rosa, and then just a Pokemon out of the deck, because why not? Yeah, so as long as I don't bench anything, I'll be fine. So I just do that. Retreat, Powerful Spark. 140. Very exciting gameplay right here. Nuzzle versus Nuzzle in a deck that nuzzled. Yeah, so, sorry about that. I thought it'd be a little bit more exciting just with all the different scenarios that could have played out. You know, maybe they played something else. You know, maybe they do play a Boltund or a Reshiram and Zekrom or something. And Boltund will come into play, but it's not looking like it. Yeah, Lucky Egg, I'm not a huge fan of Lucky Egg as much as I was, just because everyone is playing Boss's Orders and more decks are playing Tool Scrapper. So it's like there's two really common cards that just get around Lucky Egg. And if you only have one Lucky Egg down, they can just Fion around it. And I mean, against something like Dragapult, it doesn't really care if you Lucky Egg because it's spreading damage counters against single prize decks. So I was really excited about Lucky Egg at the beginning of the Rebel Clash era, not so much anymore. So I think I saved the Rosa just in case. Get energy and quick ball. I can't thin out the quick balls. Can't thin out the Pokégear. I can thin out the U-Turn Board though. And I'll just attach there. I think I should bench the Tapu Koko because if they decide to like do something crazy, then that's fine. I'll do that. Powerful Spark. Okay, so if they are hiding something in that deck, now would be the time to show me. So if you play, oh, they sent up Pachirisu, so they're just going to try and nuzzle, but in single prize versus single prize, doesn't really matter if you're down 2-1. I mean, the only way they can win this is if they play Reshiram and Zekrom and end. Okay, so they've bench locked themselves, that's game. And I'll just say, I mean, it is possible that they flip heads 14 times. If they flip heads 14 times in a row, that would be just big brain gameplay right there. I mean, that's all they have to do. Flip heads 14 times and you win. How difficult could that be? If you ever played Theme with the Rapidash and Relentless Flame, You know that it's kind of possible to go 14 for 14. Yeah, maybe they just haven't looked at the prizes. I don't know. But I think it was possible that I still win. I don't think they play any GX or V. You know, the Boltund V, they were topping out at 140. I mean, if they're hoarding Electropowers, but I could have Marnied them out of that. Okay. I think I'll attach to the active just to be safe. But yeah, I don't think they would have been able to knock out the Boltund V. It would have taken them a lot. I could have Marnied, and that would have ensured everything they're stockpiling goes to the bottom of their deck. So I think they would have done like 140 to the Boltund V, maybe 170, maybe 190, but they would have been stuck, and that would have allowed me to jump ahead because they would have whiffed that one turn. Maybe? I don't know. I still might have lost. Oh no. Oh geez. Okay. Okay, well the Marnie is, yeah, I mean they'd have to flip. Before it was 14 heads, now it's like 25, what? 25, 30, 35, I don't know. They'd have to flip 1,000,000 heads in a row to win this. I'm not really sure why they're doing that. It's literally, there's one road to take here. There's nothing else you can do. There's one road. You just 2 clicks every turn. You nuzzle. You see what happens. There's literally no reason to let the clock wind down unless you're trying to get me to concede by slow playing, which is not cool. Okay. Is there something left in your deck that I'm missing? But you're bench locked. So you'd have to scoop up net and all that for an anticlimactic finish. All right. Well, you know what? Do I want to be that person? I think I want to be that person. Let's do this. Oh no, I can't. Well, yeah, maybe I can. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to Marnie everything to the bottom of the deck. Oh no, I can do it. I got Dance of the Ancients. I still am going to go for the Electropower, but they wasted my time. I'm going to waste their time. That's how vindictive I am. Okay, so, and then, oh, that's fine. Okay, Marnie. Give me, oh, there it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much damage I can do. Bolt Storm on a Pachirisu, 400 damage. That would have been 800 damage on the Emolga. That would have been hilarious. Alright, so the Nuzzle deck performed very well. Yeah, they weren't playing anything special, just the lucky eggs. And yeah, that's a pretty straightforward, very budget-oriented list. Obviously, the list I was playing, it has the Marshadow just in case you need to put the Thunder Mountain down for your Boltund, Tapu Koko. That also helps with the Boltund, the Energy Switch, that also helps with the Boltund. Just, you're seeing that Boltund V is really great at the end of a game because it can take a huge knockout. It does 30 times the amount of energy as opposed to Raichu's 20. So Boltund V, I think it needs to be in a Nuzzle deck. And Thunder Mountain, yeah, that's just Boltund V. I like the list. I'll leave it in the description. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with a Rotom deck. And while this game took forever, this video is going to take forever to upload. But hey, it was slightly entertaining. I'll see you next time.